my loves, today is another day, and today I am just gonna do a quick chatty vlog. I hope you've enjoyed the ones that I've done with the young living stuff. It's been a mad week in work, so I haven't actually done a lot of vlogging. I have a lot of bits and pieces that I will actually put together and do a whole weekly vlog with it. But yeah, so yesterday we found out that Northern Ireland is going into a 6-week lockdown, at least 6 weeks. So when I close the salon on the 24th, on Christmas Eve, that is us. We won't be reopening for the new year. So it's going to be mad trying to get everybody, try and get as many people squeezed in as we possibly can. I still need these eyebrows done. We've been so busy all week. Look at this. Ridiculous. So yeah, so we're closing on Christmas Eve and we won't be back open until February. So it's a 6-week lockdown with the review happening 4 weeks in. I have to be honest, I don't believe that they will reopen us in February. I think it'll be March before we reopen. So I honestly can't get my head around it. I can't. If they're closing us long term like that, we need financial support. We need things covered. They need to continue to not charge us for our rates, and I've had to pay my rent and all the bills and everything throughout all of this, all the closures. Like, I worked it out. Our salon has been closed for over 170 days of this year. It's just crazy. You know, we've been closed half the year, and it's so sad. This is my 5th year in business. It should have been my best year. We were up for 3 awards at the start of the year. We won facial treatment of the year for the Prestige Awards, and it was going to be a really exciting year. So many new treatments, and Holly didn't even get to finish her. She should have been on to her level 2 and planning for her level 3 next year. And you know, there's so many things that we should have been able to be excited about, but we haven't. It's just been a rubbish year for us at the salon, because so many clients still haven't come back to us because they're just afraid to go out. And I get that, you know, it's totally fair enough. And we're trying to keep in touch with as many of our clients as we can. So I am going to do a refresher course in eyelash extensions while we are closed. I'm also going to practice acrylic and gel sculpting. So I have work for myself. Obviously, because it's a full lockdown, I can't come over here and work because it's a non-essential thing. It was different with the circuit breakers. But I'm not going to be able to come over and do my resin stuff for the first wee while. If things change, I will be able to come over. But what I may do is bring some of the stuff home. Unfortunately, with resin, while it's curing, it is toxic. So where I would have done it is one of the rooms that the cats sleep in. So I don't want to be doing that. So it may be just for a few weeks. I'm not going to be making resin things. I'd love to be able to continue to be coming over here, but I am a non-essential business. So obviously resin stuff is non-essential as well. It's not like I can keep it open for click and collect type things. I'm going to try and set up my Etsy shop properly, or perhaps a Shopify, and get products sold, because I have plenty of things that need to get sold. And yeah, so there's that. I will be online doing online skin consultations and things like that as well. So I will continue to try and keep myself busy. I will have my gimbal by Christmas Day as well, which I'm so excited about. I'll pop in a picture here so that you can see what I'm talking about. So I am going to keep myself busy. I'm going to sort of try and do what I did before. Obviously this time it's very different for me, because the last time when we were in full lockdown, I still had to go around and look after my mother-in-law every day. That's obviously not going to be the case now, you know, so I do have a lot more time on my hands. And the other thing we're going to be taking Toby down to my mum and dad's, and he's just going to be moving in with them from Boxing Day, which is when the full lockdown, that night at bedtime, that's when it starts. So it's not going to be a case of I can even be walking him up and down to them every day. So he's just going to be moving in with them. I will do my best to even walk down a couple of times a week just to check and see that he's okay and let him see my face and stuff, but obviously I won't be able to go into my mum and dad's house. And it's harder this time as well because it is winter. So yeah, it's all a bit mad. Thomas is excited because I get to be at home. Obviously the financial side of things is crap, but this is the first time, apart from whenever I've been sick and couldn't work because I was sick, it's the first time in our lives that we've had the chance to properly spend time together, and that has been nice, you know, especially through our grief and stuff this year. It's been nice to be able to grieve together and be at home together and things like that. So that will be nice. It will be good to be at home with him again. I am appreciating more time with my husband, actually being there at dinner times and bedtimes and things like that. But I need to be at work. I need to keep myself busy. So the idea will be, like the first time round, I get up and I go into the office at 10 a.m. And I will start my work and I will do all my bits and bobs, and I'm going to get the podcast going again. And then hopefully once I come back to work, I will have things in place so that I continue to do that. Plus, all being well, if we come back in February, the salon is quite quiet in February. January is generally chock-a-block. Loads of people come in after Christmas. They want to treat themselves in the new year, blah, blah, blah. But for some reason, February is quieter. And then into March is a wee bit quiet. Once it starts getting through the middle of March, more and more people start coming in. That's the other thing. One of my closest friends is getting married in March, and God love her, she's starting to really, really freak out now at what her wedding is going to be. It's so sad. My heart goes out to her. Yes, I had a tiny wedding, but that was my choice to have that. You know, I chose not to have a big wedding, whereas she wants what she wants and she deserves to have that. And it's sad for all those people, but I just have to hope and pray that it doesn't continue. We can't live like this. So hopefully this vaccine will get fully rolled out and we can be back to some sort of normality by Easter. Who knows? So mid-talking this morning, my client arrived 15 minutes early for her appointment. She also hadn't filled in any of the forms that we send out. And then she tried to talk about how she didn't want to wear a mask, and we do require, and we send it in all our messages and reminders to tell us in advance, and we'll arrange for an appointment when no one else is here. But she did wear the mask. But yeah, so it was a wee bit mad because she arrived so early. I wasn't properly prepared. But anyway, yeah, we do see how many oils I have sitting in here. And now bearing in mind there's about 20 out there and then some at home as well, but we do see this. Right, so we have clarity, release, joy, stress away, aroma seize, believe, grounding, digest, ginger, thyme, nutmeg, Idaho blue spruce, lemon, lavender, dill, which I'm telling you, if you like the smell of McDonald's burgers, that's what it smells like. Spearmint, basil, lime, eucalyptus, cedarwood, cypress, lemongrass, and then back here we've more lavender, more digest, frankincense, RC, cinnamon bark, marjoram, more stress away. I think I said stress, I did. Thieves, purification, and copaiba. And then there's a wee blend there of like Christmassy scents that my sister gave me. So like I said in my previous video, I definitely think I've got plenty going on right now. This is the facial room. It is roasting in here. I'm going to turn all the stuff off because I don't think there's anybody else in here for the rest of today. I was just in doing a pedicure. But yeah, so I had my wee rant. I'm fed up. I'm so done with all of this rubbish. I just want to get back to some sort of normality. I want to get my life back. But I understand if these things need done, they need done. But the fact that there's so many things that are staying open, like schools, I don't understand how they think that schools can stay open when they're one of the biggest spreaders of this virus. You know, teenagers, young children, they're the ones that are all about each other. They're not cleaning their hands enough. They're not wearing masks, and it's just ridiculous. There's no need for us all to be closed down if they're keeping them open, because they're the ones that are making this worse. And I understand the kids need their education, but, you know, not to the detriment of other people's lives, realistically. The spot, I must show you using the purifying mask as a spot treatment. It really works, but I've been so busy I still haven't even done my eyebrows yet. Look at these, and look at how long some of these ridiculous hairs are. Shocking. Roasting in here, it's like an oven. Anyway guys, thank you so much for listening to me ranting. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.